Hey everybody, welcome to the Clicks to Customers Marketing Bootcamp. Hey, I am so excited to be able to share with you everything that I have learned and developed over the last couple years in marketing. And so I just wanted to spend a couple minutes to share with you what to expect in the coming weeks. All right. So my goal with this is to teach you these strategies without overwhelming you. I know that you are a very, very busy business owner and you've got a lot of things going on within your business. And so I want to make this available to you and to help you as much as I possibly can. So let me just share with you real quick how this is going to work, what to expect, and what you can do to make sure you get the most out of this course with the time that you have. And so that's what I want to make sure. So first thing is going to happen is every single week, starting this Thursday, I am going to host a live webinar. So this Thursday, though, is October 31st. And so it's going to be a pre-week webinar that I'm going to hold. It's not going to be the actual lessons quite yet. I'm just going to start with a little bit more of explaining the next, what you can expect in the next few weeks and how to prepare yourself and how to find time and what is your time worth. So that's the first week. It's going to be a shorter one, but I just wanted to reach out to all of you and kind of get you started and make sure that you have the tools that you have and kind of get used to it, right? So every single week, starting this week, October 31st, I'm going to host a live webinar on Thursday. Then what's going to happen is if you can't make the live webinar, you have access to this membership page. And over to the left of this membership page, you're going to see lessons each week are going to pop up. So once I do the live webinar, I'm going to record it and I'm going to upload it to the membership page. And so that the next morning when you get up, if you want to watch it, if you missed the live one, or maybe you saw the live one but you want to watch it again or get some things that you missed, just go over to the section and that section will be there with the video uploaded and you can watch it and it'll be there as long as you have access to this membership site, which you will always have access to. You'll be able to go back and watch that. And I'll have, each one will have the video and links to the tools that I had taught about in that video. All right, so if you don't have time, you can watch the video. The second thing that I'm gonna do is, and some of you may have heard this, but I am going to host a marketing morning. I wanna make myself available to you guys for questions and be able to get answers and be able to help you. This is a different way to market. This is a different way than you've ever marketed before. And so I want to be able to help walk you through it because you got to think a little bit differently. So every Tuesday morning after each lesson, so starting this next Tuesday, which is November 5th, I'm going to host the first marketing morning. It's going to be at Scenic Brew Coffee at 7:30, and I'll be there from 7:30 to 8:30, or even 9 if I have a few people there and we're gotten to a good discussion. But I'm going to make myself available from 7:30 to 8:30 every Tuesday morning after the lesson. So if you want to show up and you have questions and you want to work through your business personally with the things that you're learning and understand the tools better, I'm here to help. So I want to make sure I make myself available to you for that reason. The next thing is communication, right? I want to make sure that we get all the communication out. Email is a good way to communicate, but it's always not the best way. So I want to make another option of communication. So below this, you're going to see a button that says send to Messenger. I want you to download Messenger on your phone if you haven't yet. If you already have it, great. Click on that button and that will send you an instant message from me welcoming you to Clicks to Customers Bootcamp. And then with that, I will be able to use that, first of all, to be able to communicate with you guys. If there's any changes, if something comes up and we have to change the time or there's something else happens or some information that I need to get to you, I'll be able to send you guys instant messages so you can get that. You'll also get the links through Messenger as well through your email to each of the live webinars. I just want to make sure that everybody gets it and it doesn't get lost because sometimes email ends up in junk email or it gets lost. So I just want to give that a second option to make sure that we can communicate. You also be able to use that to ask me any questions at any time. I may not answer right away, but if you have a question or something isn't working or whatever, you can just instant message me, get to me, and I will respond just as soon as I can to those questions that you might have. All right. And then the last thing I want to do for you guys during this time is make myself available in one other way. So if you can't make the live webinar and you can't make the marketing morning, but you still want to ask questions, I will on my calendar, there'll be a link. You can click on that and I'll have open time slots for you to schedule a time, and we can do a Zoom meeting or we can meet in person, whatever we decide. But you can pick one of those time slots and we can spend a half an hour, maybe an hour talking about your business personally. Because I want to make sure that you guys get the most out of this, and I do it with your business in mind, because I know you have a lot going on. So I have 3 ways that you guys will be able to communicate with me, talk with me, ask me questions. I want to be able to help as much as I possibly can. And the last couple of things is there's also a link, if you haven't yet, to the Facebook group. That's just another way. I post different videos on that each week whenever I can, different helpful things. And then you guys will be able to talk to each other through that group as well, if you would like. And you can also ask me questions through that group. So the Facebook group is something else that you can just click on, join, and it'll be great for just for that kind of stuff. And then there is also a link to a couple survey questions before we start. I want to understand a little bit better where you're coming from as a business. And I also want to find out what is the best time. Originally, I had said Thursdays at 3, but I'm not sure if that's the best time for everybody. I am probably going to keep it on Thursdays, but if there is a better time, I want everybody to put in there what time would work best for you to make the live meeting. And I'll take, if I have a common denominator between all of them, I will choose that time to run it. If not, we're gonna be at 3 o'clock every single Thursday, unless something changes. So hey, that's all I have for you today. That's just what I wanted to share with you. If you have questions, also, like I said, download the Messenger, get into the Facebook group, or you can email me. So if you have any questions, you can do those things. But I'm really excited again, and I can't wait to get started with you. I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.